Stumbling on the pavement, yeah. No sleep in my body. Last night got me wasted, yeah. Ain't nobody calling my phone up just to make sure I get home safe and sound, yeah. I'm pretty sure if I fall down and don't get up, nobody would care, yeah. Don't wanna be alone anymore, so I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Yeah. I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Yeah. I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Headache and sore throat, constantly hungover. Yeah. I might as well sleep with the doors unlocked. Never been in love, yeah. I'm still waiting for the one. Looking for someone who cares about my needs. Ain't nobody calling my phone up just to make sure I get home safe and sound, yeah. I'm pretty sure if I fall down and don't get up, don't wanna be alone anymore.
I feel like just becoming a full-on Italian right now. I swear, every time I try to do something with the computer, it's just like, oh, what do you mean? You actually want to operate this thing in the purpose that it was designed to be operated in? What do you think this is? Oh, alright, well, anyway, g'day, ladies and gentlemen, legends of the highest regard. Welcome to the stream. And more importantly, welcome back or welcome to the channel. I'm just some Aussie, otherwise known as Bryce L, and this is Microsoft Flight Simulator for those who've been living under a rock for... And the doggos are already at... The minute I open my mouth, I swear, the minute I open my mouth, the doggos are like, it's time for chaos. Yes, the door is open. That's exactly right. It looks like that's just because all the doors are open so that the doggos can access outside. So all the sun, that's where the sun sets from. So it's just blasting on that side of the house. So yes, there is a stairway to heaven just outside my room. Which is lucky because it's hot as hell. Well, it's actually not too bad at the moment in here, but it would usually be hot as hell. Mozzies and flies, that's exactly right, Mitty. Well, not so much right now, but in another hour and a half? Yeah, I may have to close that door because of the mosquitoes. that like to hang around in the area. Anyway, back to the stream, if we may. So we haven't done this stream in a while. Float planes on the Mekong. Usually I would be in a Cessna 172 for this particular journey. However, I was like, you know what? You come home from work in the afternoon, and honestly, there is nothing more satisfying than being able to play with a wet beaver for a few hours. So I figured that was probably the best option. So Luang, Prabang to Vientiane. So from the two of the three major cities here in Laos. Should be a decent flight, hopefully. Definitely going to be some hand flying and some low level flying, so definitely some opportunity for some, what's it called when you fly in convoy? It's not a convoy, but you know what I mean. That thing in not even formation. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway. As Beyonce says, come on, ladies, let's get in formation. So, come on, aviation geeks, let's fly in formation. No, you know what? Never mind. Let's just focus on what I'm good at, which is the streaming, shall we? Well, even that's questionable sometimes. Alright, so before I do anything, I think it is a requirement that I jump over into the chat, even though I've already been reading the chat, and just say a few various words to the wonderful people who have decided to join. However, half of them just disappeared about 30 seconds ago, so they maybe didn't like the beaver joke, I don't know. That's alright, that's their problem. Alright, so we have Mr. Shaundale here with us this afternoon, or morning for Shaundale. G'day, Sean, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing nicely over there. Midi37 is here. G'day, Midi, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing awesome as well. Bikes and more. For when you want, well, bikes and more. I don't know where I was going with that one. But anyway, mate, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Pleasure to have you here. Mr. Lazarus is here, wondering if the F-15 can do water landings. I mean, it is Microsoft Flight Simulator, sort of anything's possible. If you've got enough, do enough bullshit with the settings, you can basically do anything. But welcome to the stream, Lazarus, mate. Hope you're doing very, very, very well. Then there was an essay between Sean, myself, and Mini. Hey, Mr. Cody J, g'day, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing bloody good there, sir. And that is, yes, exactly, Sean. Hands with the beaver, it's always a great pairing. For sure, for sure. Midi says he's doing amazing. Makes one of us. Only kidding, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain, really. Just a little kind of thing. But, you know, whatevs. I didn't stream yesterday, so tough tits kind of thing, you know? If I can grin it and bear it. No, that's not quite what I was. Just put the smile on and get into it. If I can, you know, head first, bang. I'll try not to do that too close to the microphone, otherwise everyone's hearing will be destroyed. Sean says he's in body, he's here. Mind might be another discussion. Yes. I feel you, Sean, on that. But, you know, oh God, that was weird. All I saw out the corner of my eye was just some lifeless hands chilling next to me. Realized that there was some legs there as well after I looked for a second time. But, hello, how are you? Who are you? And what the fuck are you doing in my plane? Anyway. Damn, this thing is old school AF, and I like it. Alright, so I have never flown the Beaver, other than just a bit of a general screw around And my first question is yoke visibility. Yes, I can get rid of it. Thank the man in the clouds for that. Do I get to... Yeah, I was going to say, do I get to select my fuel at any point? Or do I just need to... yeah. Right, so... alternator, battery, avionics master. Yeah, that's looking pretty good so far. I don't know what a chair in the lounge room has to do with this, but so far. We'll probably don't need pitot heat. Honestly, we are in tropical Southeast Asia. Probs need the magnetos. Fuel boost and starter, obviously. Just want to make sure that I haven't missed anything. That's the emergency cutoff. That is open. That is the wobble pump. Won't mess with that unless I need to. There's your parking brake. There's the cabin heat. None of this is important to what we're currently doing. The landing gear pump. Interesting. I don't usually pump my landing gear, but whatever. Ah, there we go. I'm looking for the propeller and the mixture, because we ain't going to get far unless they are both in, which they are now. Propeller lead. Ooh. Oh. I can adjust the tensions and everything. That's cool. That is cool. Also, what's it got over here? Right. So I can choose between passenger and cargo, whether I want analog stuff, what sort of exterior stuff I want to have on. That's bloody cool, actually. All right. Well, add the canoe. Okay. Let's add the canoe. And Sean's saying I do need to wobble the pump a little bit. So we will wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Like so. And then... Okay. That was remarkably simple. Put a bit of flappage in, get the yoke visibility back. Why I was gonna say, why are we sitting basically they put me in the position like I'm an NBA basketball player in the way I was sitting in the seat. You were kidding about the wobble? Oh well. I threw it in for a few seconds anyway. And it wasn't detrimental to the startup process, Sean, so who cares? Bikes and More says, gotta have the canoe. Right. Where is said canoe? Oh! Okay, that's mad. Now I know why you wanted me to add the canoe. Yep. Right, I think we're just going to use the beaver for the rest of this series now, because I can legitimately have a canoe attached to it, which means I can land on the Mekong and get in the canoe and have a bit of a paddle around. You were an NBA baller in the aircraft. I meant basketball player. But, you know, myself, the mouth, the English language, we just, you know, not usually working in tandem with each other. Alright, so we have absolutely no wind here at Luang, Prabang. So, the runway is basically directly behind me, and that's where I'm going to go. We're going to, in fact, we're definitely going to take off from that runway, because just off the end of the runway, we will be passing over the Vongsukta hardware shop. No, I didn't stutter. The Vongsukta. What does the Vongsukta mean? But it sounds interesting, so we're going to fly over it. Alright, take off the sparking brake, which I hope is actually not sparking, because... I was going to say, can I have a Jeez, the throttle is touchy. Very touchy. Got to be careful with how I use the throttle, otherwise Bill Cosby might be interested in joining the flight, and we don't really want to do that. Bonjour, Swift Fighter. How you going, mate? Welcome to the stream. Hope life is treating you relatively well. I was in a spiral. Wow, Mitty. Wow. Just fucking wow. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've said worse things on stream than that. About that particular topic. I think it was Kobe flew somebody, but it probably should have flown Air Jordan. Anyway. It's always good to start the stream off on the shock value. It weeds out those who are just like, shit, this is not what I signed up for. G'day, Nick, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope things are going well for you. Things, other than Streamlabs having a meltdown, things are going... Oh, and the surprise update, which wasn't a surprise update, but I couldn't do anything about it until that last split-second moment when I got home. Things are going well. Actually, I'm touching all the wood that I can, but yeah. So I was delayed in my arrival home today because I was collecting some various bits and pieces, which is going to enable us to do the very, very famous. Well, it's not quite famous, but we're going to do a cooking on the fly, ladies and gentlemen, in a few days. That's all I'm saying at this point, just in case everything falls down, goes bang, blows up, goes wrong, etc., like it is so good at doing. Swift Fighter, I believe I am on live weather and live time. Let me check that once we do a bit of a 180 here. Like so. Very nice, very nice. I will just check that. Yeah. Live time, live weather. Why on earth can I not hear the plane? Can you guys hear the plane, or am I just really deaf? Let me know about the plane-related audio. Because, yeah, I can't hear the damn thing. Oh, I can now. You can't hear it. Why is it so quiet? It's like super quiet. Hang on a sec. Well, it's not super quiet anymore. I'm hoping it's not now going to be too loud. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? Alright, well, without further ado, we're going to do what Bikes and More has done and put this thing up in the atmosphere. Hopefully. Why on earth is there a van on the runway whilst aircraft are trying to take off? That doesn't seem correct. Right, so to go down the flight plan, we've actually got to go back around again. Do let me know as well whether this is now too loud. because it is at full volume. It seems okay for me, but that doesn't mean shit. I've discovered over my year and a bit of streaming. I was going to say my years of streaming, but no, it's only been a year and a bit. Calm down. Yeah, I mean, they seem to have, Sean, they seem to have. Swift Fighter. I do not. I believe I do not. Alright, we don't even need flaps or anything. This thing's just up and away. Now, Sean was saying earlier on something about fuel consumption on this thing is it's quite thirsty. Don't worry, Beaver, me too. I'm also quite thirsty. But yeah, let me know if this is too loud, folks. What I want to do is I want to get all my propellers and mixture and all that there we go. And also, I don't know, let me know as well if you guys can hear the washing machine and dryer doing their thing. If you can, I will close that door, because obviously I don't really want... I'd like you guys to be able to hear the background music in the aircraft and me, not my washing machine. I must say, I really like this Beaver so far. Really, really like it. I mean, I've only been in it for like 25 and a half minutes, but so far, it's amazing, which is not really surprising to me because it's a Milviz product, and Milviz just makes amazing shit all the time, without fail. The only thing is, flying this Beaver, we may actually have to stop for fuel. That's how thirsty it is. We're only flying 224 nautical miles, and it may actually run out of fuel in that time. You're joining, Nick? Absolutely. Let me know when you're a little closer to jumping in, and I could probably give you a better airport to start from than the one that we just took off from, and you play catch-up. Unless you want to play catch-up, of course. Doing some, well, I was going to say we're doing some formation with bikes and more, but not really. We can, however, do that at some point. Nothing like a double dose of Beaver in the afternoon. I should probably be looking a little bit more straight on here at the aircraft, because otherwise I feel like I'm going to make a turn and just straight into a wall. A wall or a hill. Also, it's good to see that in Sim Update 11 they definitely fixed the issues with water and stuff in rivers and lakes. I've never seen water climb a wall before, but you know, there's a first for everything, I guess. I can hear another beaver. Why is this, I was going to say, why is this thing going so slow? It's not actually. Well, is it? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello. You've come to say hello, have you? What brings you? I gotta remember. People keep reminding me that I'm hand flying, so that I don't take me eyes off the flight for too long, because otherwise it will literally be a stitch up. So I'm gonna try and do something. You may see that there's a second chair here. We were just screwing around in ATS and BeamNG last night, but I'm going to try and use that second chair for a thing in a moment if I can get just like a little bit of straight here where I'm not going to smash into the side of a mountain like so. That looks pretty good. Where'd she go? Come on. Oh. I'm just trying to set up my co-pilot seat. Shit, I just looked back and I thought I was about to drive it straight into a mountain then. Focus. Also, guys, how is? I'm assuming the fact that nobody said anything means the audio's fan-bloody-tastic. But if you can just cure the anxiety a little bit, just let me know. Give me the thumbs up that nothing is too loud. Let me know if you can hear the background music as well, because that's an integral part of the streams. Turns out my co-pilot didn't want anything to do with this flight. She's just like, nah, screw this. Well, let's see how close we can get to Mr. Bikes and More here. Although Bikes and More looks like he's about to become Bush and More. It would be problematic. Oh god. That was almost problematic. Speaking of problematic, yeah, it would be almost problematic if this aircraft had a TCAS. Because right now all we'd be getting is traffic. I don't know what traffic is. I've heard of traffic before. Oh, you guys, yeah, of course. Never mind, don't worry about me. Forgot about the fact that you're probably also all hand flying along, which means that you can't type. I promise that, you know, my brain works. It's just take a picture, it'll last longer kind of situation. So up here on the, let me get the bearings correct. Up here on the left, we should see the rice terrace. Some sort of building or restaurant somewhere in the trees here. I think that's it right there. That's the rice terrace, which is, well, it's a restaurant that serves rice. I know. Incredible. But actually seems like a pretty mad location, honestly. You know, if there was somewhere in the world where I had to be held down and forced to eat rice, not that I dislike it, so it seems a little bit extreme that that's the way I would be choosing to be fed. But anyway, that's another story. Let's just forget that was spoken about, shall we? You know, what would be absolutely awesome with this aircraft would be the option to, so scared to let go of the joystick, would be the option to land on the water, then grab the canoe and simulate the canoeing. That would be great. Maybe the first or second time round, and then probably would get quite old quite quickly, but there's Mr. Swift Fighter out there in the back. We got Sean in the Kodiak. I want to do that view, but the problem is, as you can see, what's currently in front of us kind of makes that not possible when we're flying so low over the Mekong River because, yeah. I will see if I can get some sort of photo here, though, with the three of us. Not quite. I'll keep trying though throughout the stream to get some good photos of the three planes. You're gonna use a jet? Yeah, use a jet. Why not? We're just using these so we can land on the Mekong whenever we want, or you know, skim across the water and stuff like that. Mitty is back. He just peeled 8 spadadas. Yeah, you did. 8 Peter Duttons, hey, Mitty. That's a lot of. It's a lot of peeling. Doesn't sound very appealing to me. Get the Herc. Yeah, no. So interesting you say that, Mitty. Very interesting you say that because when I was selecting the aircrafts. Or the aircraft, should I say. I don't know why I said aircraft. It's very difficult to fly more than one at a time. I was like, Beaver or Hercules? Beaver or Hercules? I decided on the Beaver because it's just a little more, you know, suitable to the flight. But I'd love to see somebody take the Hercules on this. My scenery looks weird. Mitty, I guarantee you everybody's scenery looks like this. There is a problem specifically in Asia in the sim that they're aware of and they're working on, where the water creates mountains and uneven surfaces and stuff. It's been a problem for a bit, but supposedly it's not an easy fix. The FA-18, the Top Gun plane. Nice decision there, Nick. Nice decision, actually. You might not be able to land on the water, but what you can do through all these valleys is like low straight across the water, create a vortex behind you, send waves all over us, make us drown. I mean, I don't actually think the sim would show that, but if you went over the water really low at Mach 1 and we were just behind you, we would be probably sprayed. Sean's getting up close and personal. I love it. I love it. Oh no, he's just turned away. Oh, Sean, I was literally about... Oh shit, I better keep looking at where we're going as well here. I was about to try and do a photo. You can come back if you want, mate. I feel like I'm going to get way too preoccupied trying to get good photos here and we're just going to crash into something. Oh, Sean took a photo. Cool. Okay. All good then. I love the, I must say, I really like the illusion that flying this close to the water gives you. It makes you feel like you're doing 400 miles an hour, and yet just not. Jeez, I hope my engine's alright. It sounded a little bit funky then. Although that may not actually be my engine as well. His caravan looks weird. Mitty, that's because it's not a caravan. You want to get any closer to the water? That's how you get nice and close to the water. I'm going to avoid trying to land in this little patch because it looks like there's all sorts of sinkholes and yeah, unpleasant stuff to put an aircraft down on. He says as he almost puts the aircraft down on it. Dip the wing. Almost dipped the wing. My wingtip was looking a little bit dirty, so I figured we'd give it a quick clean. That explains the other engine sound. Because I've now got the Kodiak working properly in the sim, I actually get the sound of Sean in the Kodiak, not just Sean in the Kodiak. Swiftfighter says it's going to be hard to fly past that low. Yeah, it probably is. It's all part of the challenge, Swiftfighter, whether you choose to accept it or not. No, not at all, Sean. I just, because I'm not used to the sound of the Beaver. I just thought there was something wrong with my aircraft. That's all. But now I know it's you and your Kodiak. Could be interesting on this flight actually if I have a doggo interruption or something, because we not using autopilot. Also, the river just appears to end up here, which is interesting. I don't think it's actually meant. Or maybe it doesn't end. Maybe it's just the weird water playing tricks on me. Mitty says autopilot. You would have needed that about 5 minutes ago. Look, I don't think Peter Dutton appreciates you peeling his face. Sorry, Lord Voldemort. I apologise. I need to refer to him by his correct name. And for those who are unfamiliar with who Mr. Potato Head, Peter Dutton, Lord Voldemort is, if you're wondering why he's referred to as Lord Voldemort, just Google a picture of him. Looks exactly like Lord Voldemort. It really is such a spectacularly picturesque part of the world that we are flying in here. Yeah, the scenery is very, you know, samey. It is water and trees and mountains and beaches and stuff, but it's just great. It's kind of mean because it's so true. Hey, Mitty, you know, as you'd know by now, if I see a spade, I call it a spade. There ain't no, you know, tippy-toeing around. Plus, you know, He's got a similar human rights history to what Lord Voldemort does as well. So, you know, the name suits even better. Bikes and More is saying, stop in Zayabri for fuel. I mean, I can't see my fuel gauge, but I also am not against the idea of doing that. So, yeah, sure. Where is it? That's the next question. What are you munching on? Oh, just a bone. Okay. Alright. All good. Keep going. Keep yourself occupied, Starry. But I'm not 100% sure where it is, Bikes and More, so if we are getting close to it or whatever, you take the lead. I can't even see it on the little nav map. Oh yeah, I gotta remember, I got a co-pilot. Every time I face that direction, I'm like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is next to me? It's just another person. Wow. AI, anyway. Next airport ahead. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay, over there. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. That sounds good. Good opportunity for a fuel stop, people to grab a top up on their bottle of water or grab a bottle of water like myself, who's proceeded to start a stream without a bottle of water. I thought I'd grown out of that phase. Turns out I hadn't. I also need to find my fuel gauge so I know what gauge I need to be looking at. No, suction is not the one. Cylinder temperature is not the one. Oh God. I know what I'm doing, I promise. Nothing to see here. I'm probably looking at the wrong part anyway for the fuel. It's probably on the roof because it's a high wing aircraft. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Whoop. Let's go this way. Okay. All good. Everything is fine. Oh, right. Okay. Cheers, Sean. Thank you very much. The big circle with the 3 smaller circles below. Yeah. Yep. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That's me. That's my fuel gauge. Good. At least I know what I'm looking for now. Nick says his GT is a... Never quite heard anyone refer to their aircraft like that before, Nick, but I like it. I like it. Yeah, looks like it is, doesn't it, Sean? The top tank must be tiny because I had a fuel tank. Well, I've had a fuel tank. I also had a full tank when I took off from Luang, Prabang. So, must be a very small tank. Need to balance fuel too and swap tanks. Whoa! Yup. Well, just got swift fighted. Ah, I see what you mean, Sean. I probably need to swap tanks in the fact that I've just ran out of fuel. Right? Good. Amazing. Well, let's fix that problem, shall we? Okay, didn't even want to start. Interesting. Why you not start? Magnetos are on both. Fuel boost is on. Because it's not actually on a tank. There we go. There we go. That's better. Voila. Very nice. Let's just do a little bit of dodgy shit. Get a pushback in the water using the tugboat, I guess. Yeah, I have fuel, Sean. I have fuel. I just forgot about the fact that I needed to swap tanks because it's an old aircraft. Yeah, beavering around, exactly. I did honestly think, Mitty, that my engine was sounding a little bit weird. But, just assumed it was an aircraft that was in the general area like it was last time. I was wrong. Also, I'm about to end up on land if I'm not careful here. Come on. Come on. Good plane. Come on. Alright. Let us go again. See, now this is the benefit of having a float plane when you're flying on a river. Because if you run out of fuel, it's not the end of the world. Ooh, bridge ahead. Okay. Doesn't matter if it's easy to fly under, Sean. It's a bridge. Bridge equals flying under. Equals fun. Equals enjoyment. Equals smiles all round. G'day, Poundy, mate. Welcome to the stream. Yes, we are beavering around. As when I introduced the stream, I was, just basically, there is nothing like coming home from work in the afternoon and playing with a wet beaver for a few hours. So here we are. Right, so I now need to watch my fuel gauges like an absolute hawk, because, yes, hours, Mitty. Gotta up your game, boy. Need lights on? Do I not have my... Oh, I don't have my lights on. Good. Amazing. That's alright, Poundy. I'll repeat it a few more times if you'd like, mate. It's worse for you, mate. You're the one who's going, if you get in the beaver, you're pounding a beaver. Like, also, why is my trim gone all up the wazoo, even though I'm not using the autopilot? Yeah, I know. My co-pilot's useless. The one that's in the aircraft doesn't seem to be doing much, and the one with 4 legs and a tail that I tried to put in the co-pilot's chair before, has no interest in joining the flight. She'd rather chew on her bone. Alright, so we're not far now off of the refueling airport that Mr. Bikes and More suggested. Yeah, I'm sure you haven't, Brett. I'm sure you haven't. You're always coming to this channel for that new, interesting content, right? Things you've never heard before. I'm sure you've heard it all before. All the pounding jokes, all the monetary related jokes. Why is my trim still all up the... was going to say, why is my trim up the duff? But no, that's not correct. Trim wheel. Do we have a trim wheel? Trim wheel. Trim wheel. How do you adjust the fucking trim in this piece of aviation mastery? My God, I'm all over the shot. Hello? Me controls? You wanna... There we go. Still can... Every time I'm trimming down, the trim appears to be... there we go. I was going to say it appears to be resetting itself, but no, I just hadn't trimmed out enough. There we go. We're all good. We are all good. Yes, I know, Brett. The weight. I know. I'm working on it. As I detailed recently, like, you know, a lot of people in their relationships and stuff, they refer to their partner as a snack or whatever. Okay, calm down, stuff. Especially with the youngins. Anyway, me, however, I'm a snack box because you get the chips and a drink. A degustation midi, 7 courses. So the airport we're going to be landing at is just over these mountains. So we're going to try and find a gap to slide in through. Otherwise we're going to need to climb. Oh, midi. Well, at least you were never hungry, mate. I love the fact that with every flight we always get some military aircraft just doing flybys, flypasts. I think it's bloody awesome. Looks like, from what Bikes and More is implying, looks like we don't actually have the option to send it through a gap. We're just going to have to go up and over. So, up and over we go. Come on. Up. We're currently elevating ourselves, or elevating the stream content. I gotta let go, and then I gotta pull back again. Good old itchy arms. I'm only just gonna clear this. God. The airport's like basically down at sea level. Alright. My first attempt landing the Beaver. This is shouldn't be too difficult, I hope. You make some weird noises when you're chewing on bone stuff. Weird noises. I wish they'd add the sonic boom to multiplayer with the two guys in the FA-18s. That would just, you know, every time you get a flyby, just. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, right. I'm wondering why I'm like falling out of the sky. Got absolutely no engine power in whatsoever. That would go a long way to explaining that, Bryce. Honestly, whoever gave me my pilot's license needs to be put in front of the firing squad and shot. Lower the wheels? Yep, probs probably should do that, eh, Sean? Wheels coming out, very good, very good. I appear to have lost complete sight of the airport, but that's okay. Because I'm just going to follow Sean and Bikes and more, and then if there's a mistake made, I've got somebody to blame it on. Wonder how much flaps this thing actually takes. Pretty deep. It looks like 40 degrees of flaps. Look, let's not fall out of the sky. Also, this has to be one of the worst approaches I've ever done. Mainly because I can't see the flippin' runway because of the 500-foot trees. Still can't see the flippin' runway. Just give it some jandle. There we go. Now I can see where I'm going. Oh, that was close. Here we go, Saya Booty. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Oh, that was a little heavy. Go. Pop her next to the fuel box. Let's get some refueling going, shall we? But, so, MIDI, I would love to see them add Sonic Boom, but the option to turn it off. So that those who want it, or we can turn it on to add an element to certain streams and then turn it off in other ones. Don't hit the fuel box. There we go. Wow. Sean, when you said the the Beaver uses a bit of fuel, I didn't quite think that we would have used 70% on just that small part of the journey. Holy shit. Okay. The Beaver uses fuel. Lots of it. Yeah, bikes and more, mate. We haven't done it in a while, and now I'm while we're flying here, I'm sort of in my head going, why haven't we done this in like 2 months? Oh my god, your first flight in the Beaver was 400 miles. You would have been shitting bricks toward the end of that, just like, oh my god, I'm gonna run out of fuel, I'm gonna fall out of the sky. G'day, William, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing awesome. Yep, thirsty beavers. That's the way we like to operate here. Nothing like a thirsty beaver. Turn. There we go. Very nice. Hope you're doing fantastically there, William. It's awesome to have you in the stream. Alright, I'm just gonna YOLO this shit and give it full beans halfway down the runway and hope we can get it up in time. Actually, I need to set me flaps properly first, so we'll just spool her up. Ah, that's alright. Sean, fully understand, mate. You're preaching to the right choir when it comes to busy. So, all good, mate, all good. Appreciate you coming along anyway, Sean. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day there, mate. Look after yourself. Don't work too hard and become too busy. And catch you in a stream hopefully very soon there, Sean. G'day, Glitch, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You've remembered that we're streaming today, I see. Hope you're doing bloody fantastic, Glitch, mate. Welcome to the stream. Come on. Come on. Up, up, up. Got to avoid those 500-foot trees. I might leave a little bit of flaps in here. Yeah, I'm keen to see those pictures, Sean. Appreciate you, mate. So yeah, I think I might leave a notch of flaps in here because we've got some serious climbing to do. Almost so much climbing that we need to break into some Miley Cyrus, you know. It's the climb! Right? It's times like this that I wish there was, you know, just a aftermarket FA18 engine or something attached to the Beaver that we could just operate at this point. Just be like, more power! Doesn't even look like I've got flaps in now that I'm pretty sure it was... Oh no, I do have flaps in. Never mind, all good. If you crash into those mountains, you'll gain 200 meters in altitude. Yeah, because the sim sends you whenever you have a crash into something.
Hello.
Hey, Mr. HazXR, mate. Welcome to the stream. How you going? Hope you're doing bloody fantastic, bro. Jeez, I could not have... There's a fair bit of bush surrounding this beaver. I don't have the NOS mod, William. Is there legitimately a NOS mod for the beaver? If there is, I'm keen as to explore that. Probably should pull a little bit of fuel out. Power out, should I say. Definitely don't want to pull fuel out. I need to pull the power out to stop the fuel from being pulled out. Geez, the river just became extraordinarily narrow right now. So we might hang around at a slightly higher altitudes for a bit, because as you can see right below us, it's basically like somebody's taken a pencil or a pen and just drawn a line through the countryside and then filled that with a bit of water. And just doing a flight from Sydney to Auckland. Ah, there is no NOS mod. That's disappointing, William. You got me excited, mate. I thought I was going to be Dominic Toretto, but in a beaver. Ah, you with the A20N or the A320N? Because isn't there's a company that's working on the A220. So if you're about to tell me you've got an A220, I'm going to be a jealous man. Ah, A320N. Damn. You got me excited there, Haz. I thought they'd secretly drop the A220. Just to be like, yeah, the boys. Skull face emoji. Yeah, I wish too, though, Haz. I wish too. You can best believe when they do drop that A220 that, mate, we're going to be doing some regional jet flying. All right, now that the river has widened, we'll bring her down a bit, shall we? Maybe not as low as we were before. Who's Let's Go to New World? It's given me vibes of what's the movie? It has, just ignore my bot. It likes to have random power trips. It's almost like it just doesn't feel relevant because most of you wonderful people don't do anything wrong in the chat, so it's just sort of chilling there like, this is bullshit, man. Middy's loving his Roblox. There you go, bot. Now I see what you're getting at there, Middy. I just thought you had an obsession with Roblox, but well, maybe you do. There's too many things to balance. Typing, flying.
Emotional damage.
HazXR's on the last waypoint. He's about to descend into madness. He's also about to descend into Auckland. It's just a case of which one occurs first. He's watching this stream, so I'm going to lean towards the madness side of things.
Emotional damage.
Glitches back with the ATO, the IRS. Jesus, I need to swap tanks already. What was that? That was a Swift fighter in an FA-18 XR making his way around. We got Swift fighter and we've got Nick in FA-18s. They're giving us a bit of an air show whilst we're flying over the river. Oh, Nick's stuck on the ground. This is not good news. Where is he? Oh, just use the good old-fashioned slew button, Nick. Where's Drew when you need him anyway? Mr. Damarinus, the one who comes up with all the bloody epic sayings. Y for slew, I think, Nick. What was it, I know Drew was the one who coined the whole dirty slew thing back in the day, but he coined another one recently and I can't bloody remember what it is. Something, oh, come on. It was 2 streams ago. Once, dirty crossfeeder or something, because I kept accidentally crossfeeding my dual engine aircraft. As I said, Glitch, we've got Swift Fighter and Nick providing us with a wonderful air show. Yeah, exactly, Glitch. Exactly. They misaimed another one. It wasn't at Poland this time. It was at I swear those two, they are insane. There was a dog walking past the house, just a small dog, and it was a bit of a yapper. And that's the reaction to a little bit of a yappy dog walking past the house. Anybody would think that they've sent the military the way the doggos are reacting. No worries, Nick, mate. All good. Bloody hell. It's like having 2 toddlers. Oh, I just realised I didn't mean to come down this low again. I wanted to be a little bit higher up, but all right, let's get real low. In fact, I'm going to do something here. Let's see if I can do it before the corner comes up.
disaster! Emotional damage.
What are you talking about? It's like a glove. Didn't you see? Like, I'm perfectly lined up on the river, ready for a departure. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but anyway. Let's go, shall we? I had auto land on, yeah. In the 1940s, 50s, whatever it is, Beaver, I had auto land on. Absolutely. Next I'll be turning auto land on in my DC3, shall I?
Emotional damage.
Honestly, I was mildly disappointed. I genuinely thought I'd be able to do a loop, or at least half a loop, and then bring it round with a barrel roll. But nah, she was stalled way before I was even. Ah well, here's what it is. Can I put a time limit on that command? Should already have one, William, so I'm, yeah. Dunno. Like, if Haz tries to do it again, I'm pretty sure it won't let him. I think. Now, as XR, you said, lol, you can't stop me. And yet, I did. Whoops. I didn't actually do anything, just there is a timer, but it's an individual person timer as opposed to a command timer. So it just means that people can't spam commands, but a command can be spammed by a number of people, if that makes sense. What livery is this? William, I have no idea. I just picked one that looked decent, and I saw the red on this one and went, yeah, that's the one I want. So yeah, it probably would be a night landing. It's, what's the time in Auckland right now? 8:51 p.m., is it not? I think. What the bloody hell is my phone doing? Who just called me? Anyway, that's weird. Are they 3 hours ahead in... I thought they were only 2 hours ahead, Kazakhstan. If they're 3 hours ahead, it's almost bloody 10 p.m. You know what? I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna try and Google this anyway before we crash into something. Let's see. Let us see. Let us see. Time in... No, not tyke. Time phone. Time in Auckland is 8:52 p.m. 2 hours ahead. I think they're three... Oh my friggin' god. They are 3 hours at some point, Kazakhs are. I know that they are 3 hours at some point. I just don't know at what point of the year that is. Or maybe it's just the fact that they're 3 hours ahead of Queensland. Either way, they're 3 hours ahead of someone in Australia. How's my fuel? It's a great question, actually, William. Thank you very much. Where's my mouse gone? There. The fuel is relatively okay, but I'm going to switch to the rear tank just to try and keep things a bit balanced now that I'm more focused on flying this thing. Yeah, I have plenty right now, but we won't say it too loudly because blink twice with this beaver and you're out of fuel. Oh yeah, speaking of which, HazXR, oh Jesus. I'm going to try and type something now, which is probably going to end in me with a nose getting slightly wet. Come on. Trim. Okay. Where is the text? Where is it? Where is it? Hello? Where's the text? Ah! Too much multitasking for one man to handle. Oh my god. Pull up, you prick. Up. Flying. You are plane. Flight is a thing that you do. Trim. Star, shut up. There we go. Managed to somehow do that without dipping it. Don't know how. Yeah, exclamation mark Movember. We're donating 110% of the month's donations. So whatever you guys do, plus 10% out of my own pocket. It's the least I can do. It's actually probably the most I can do as well right now with the cost of living, but it's the least I can do. But for some reason it won't let me move that text, which is why it's in such an awkward spot. I've tried everything. It refuses to let me move it. Let me see if I can like change the size of it or something. Okay, that might have actually solved the problem. Oh God! Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, I know, the water on the hill's interesting, isn't it, Hazexar? Yeah, just like that, exclamation mark Movember. And it just tells you basically what I already verbalized about 110% donations, etc. There's issues in Asia with water on rivers and lakes and stuff. In case that wasn't obvious, Hazexar, by what you're currently saying. Come on, up, trim. Let's get the trim together, shall we? Planes that trim together, swim together. What? No, that doesn't... Last 2 days, exactly right, Hazexar. Trying to, so the goal is, including my percentage, the goal is to get to 150. We're basically there.
Emotional damage.
Hey, Hazexar, guess what? I got something for you. That was a little bit harsh on my behalf, I think. Where's Hazexar gone? Has anyone seen Hazexar? Why aren't you responding in the chat, Haz? No, it doesn't add, Midi. Trust me, we've tried. Unfortunately, it doesn't, it doesn't add on top of itself. I bloody wish it did, because there's been some times that, goddamn, I could use that. Yeah. Don't worry, Hazexar. It's all in good fun. I'll let you get me back with something once you're able to type again. One thing I'd actually love to see YouTube implement is the option to, when you do time someone out, select the time. Because honestly, I only, like, for the lols, we time people out for the lols on this channel, but I hate the fact that it lasts 5 minutes. I'd love the option to just, do that for 30 seconds or 60 seconds or whatever. Bloody nice. We really should, I can't believe that I forgot, well, I didn't forget, but just stopped really thinking about this particular flight that we've got here. It's great flying low and slow near the water, I personally think. I also think it's great because I made the flight plan. Am I biased? Very. The water is I feel like the water's probably one of the biggest highlights of the flights, though. The fact that you're basically having to dodge hills and mountains in the water if you fly super low. How's our fuel? Okay, we're all good in all the tanks, thankfully. It may look like I'm concentrating massively right this second. It's because I am, because I'm about to try and attempt something that may not go brilliantly. Hello, Star. Hello. Hello. Ow, 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 ow. Your nails really hurt, doggo. Ow, 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 ow. Not when I'm that close to a mountain, doggo. Not when I'm that close to a mountain. That nearly ended quite badly. How's the scratch marks on my arm? Not too bad. Oh, I know why she's scratching at me. It's dinner time. That's why. All right, here's a good spot to put this down on the water. We're just gonna chuck her down for a sec and get some food out for those doglets. Not fair to make them wait till the end of the stream. There we go. All right, back in 2 seconds. I'm just gonna put the food down for them, and then I'll get up once they're finished eating and let them re-roam. I don't know why I'm pulling the brakes on.
Emotional damage.
to keep all your
Sorry, Hazexar, mate. Glad you understood that it was all in good fun, though, mate. Dinner time sounds good. No worries, Bikes and More, mate. Thank you very much for coming along on the flight. Appreciate it. My star is bloody hilarious when it comes to feeding time, dinner time. If you hold the cup of food for more than about a minute with her looking at you, you can see all the drool like dripping out of her mouth. It's very, very unpleasant to look at, but it's funny.
Emotional damage.
You shouldn't have been able to do 2 of those in such quick succession. So I think I need to look at me bot. Because that's not right. There's meant to be a 5-minute timer between so that's interesting. Your eye spot's an EFB? Yes, there is an EFB. Through the EFB has, I don't know, we got a canoe on the Beaver. That's the EFB on the Beaver's bloody cool. All the stuff that you can change and add and remove and swap and this and that. So I'm gonna try and fly between these 2 mountains here. Yeah, it's so good, Haz. It's simple, but it's also realistic. It's mad. In fact, whilst I'm trying to fly through these mountains, let's have a good close look at the EFB, because that seems safe. Let's not actually do that, because this gap is a lot smaller than I thought it was. Alright, I think I've got to let the doggos back with each other. 2 seconds. We're going to do an active pause. Alright. Just figured I'd try and get a bit of altitude here and give us a nice look over the Mekong from a bit high up. We've been flying along so low for so long. So what? What you got to say for yourself, Mr. Hazexar? How was me day? Oh, you know, it's not bad. Just a day of work. Went and picked up some various bits and pieces and goodies for a special stream we're going to try and do in a few days, depending on how much setup is required on my end. How was your day, Mr. Azexar? Just some cameras, tripods, microphones, you know, a couple of laptops, all good like usual, like the usual. I'm assuming you probably spent the day in the place of study, otherwise known as school. What do you want now, doggo? You've already had food. You've finished studying and exams. You're just going for fun. What? Oh, okay. I'm assuming you mean you're going there because that's where your friends are and you get to hang out with them and sort of just do nothing. I'm assuming you're not actually just going to school for the fun of it, as something to do kind of thing. Otherwise, I'll give you the address of the closest psychiatric ward. Yeah, no, fair enough, Hazexar. Fair enough, mate. I get it. You should bring a laptop or something with yourself to school when your mates or whatever are in a class or in an exam or studying or whatever. You can just sit there simming. Start streaming from your classroom. Somehow I don't think they'd be okay with that, but anyway. Oh, you do bring a laptop with you? Okay. Still doing work. So you are? No, you have to finish the semester's work, of course. Here I was, like, legitimately right now, I'm thinking this man is going to school simply to just do shit with his mates. Which, hey, you know, I don't blame you. But, right, you're still actually doing a little bit of school-related stuff. That makes so much more sense. G'day, Zach, the man from the gaming lab. How you going, mate? Welcome to the stream. D's nuts, absolutely. Hazelnuts, almonds, cashews, macadamias, pecans, walnuts.
Got him!
What sort of nuts are we producing today? That's fine, Haz, mate. You're all good. That's what they're there for. Like, that is what they are there for. But, yeah, as I said, there's meant to be a 5-minute between each soundboard, so don't know why that's not working. I feel like what Streamlabs chatbot has had about 4 or 5 updates in the last 3 months, so I'm wondering if one of those updates might have broken something. You doing well, Mr. Gaming Lab? That is great to hear. you're doing pretty good with the YouTube and stuff as well, mate. All the stuff you pop in and promote yourself is good content. Fucking on point, bro. Changed from making mindless Minecraft content to some fucking Assetto Corsica. Hey, you know, whatever works for you, mate. Your Minecraft content was good, and your Assetto Corsa content is good. So, I mean, you're seeing a good ROI? Well, that's all you want, isn't it? That is all you want. Glad to hear those, Zach. That's awesome. I'll have to, I gotta catch you, Zach. That's my aim in this world. I gotta catch Zach. Which is gonna be difficult because I just don't have the spare time to churn out the content that you do. Yeah, no worries, mate. All good. Appreciate you dropping in, nonetheless. Probably probably school time in the European Union, so that's probably why he's got to go. Have a good one, Zach, mate. Swift Fighter, possibly. I honestly, I literally walked in the door from work, came here, sat down, booted up the computer, installed the update for Flight Sim, loaded up the flight, started the stream. I haven't seen or heard anything about what might be coming up later on tonight. But yeah, probably. You might dip before you land, as in hummus, or tara masalata, or caramelized onion, or you... What sort of dip are we going to be having before you land, HazXR? G'day, Mr. FLOATPLANES. How you going? Welcome to the stream. Hope things are dunky hoary in Tassie-land. And Mr. Beluga on PC. G'day, g'day, g'day. The question is Beluga on the PC? I knew what you meant, HazXR. I'm just stirring that pot with a very large whisk right now. Mr. Brett Plays cannot stay long. He's on an anniversary outing. Ooh, la la la. But stopped at the bottle shop for the missus to get more booze. Is that to forget the anniversary, or? Oh, you're not on the PC, Beluga. Wait. Can we not? Can we just not? Oh my god. Alright. Alright. You guys win. One doggy per hand. For pats. God, you guys are attention seekers. I swear. Oh, jeez, Bella, just smack your head. Might actually smack some sense into you. I am literally being attacked by dogs right now. I know you guys can't see it, but Hey! Not that again! For the love of God, Bella!
Emotional damage.
Alrighty. Just had to put Bell in timeout every time that they're trying to get pats. And Belle doesn't think that she's getting enough. That's what happens. But she's a puppy, so I can't do anything except discipline her and get on with it, you know? What did I miss? Brett's grabbing a Christmas gin blend. Yum! That sounds awesome, Brett. Yeah, as Mitty said, Brett, happy anniversary. McHenry. Oh, like, hang on. Okay, it's not McHenry, but Loreni Van Diemen's Gin. That's Tasmanian, isn't it? Van Diemen's Land. Yeah. Mitty says, were you on a Discord call when we're driving? What? Was I on a Discord call or was somebody at what? I'm confused, Mitty. There we go. Once per stream, I must get confused, and here's that opportunity. Oh, Mitty was talking to Brett. Okay, that makes a lot more sense straight away. Oh, right. Okay. Brett Plays is driving, so even though it says Brett Plays, we're actually talking to Mrs. Plays. G'day, Mrs. Plays. How you going? Welcome to the stream. Happy anniversary. Probably already said that. Hope you're doing awesome. Tell Brett, eyes on the road, Rhonda. You're going to join the plastic streamer who streams Microsoft Flight Simulator soon. The plastic streamer has he had a lot of work, has he? He might turn into Dominic Toretto. Brett probably, depending on what vehicle he's driving, could probably pull off some Dominic Toretto style moves. Not sure if Mrs. Plays would like that right now. I need to be going like this a little more, I think. Yeah, the odds with Rhonda and Katut. Exactly. Exactly. You think you're old, Mitty? I was quite young when those ads... No, sorry. Opposite. I was like secondary school when those ads were a thing. You look so beautiful today, Rhonda, like a sunrise. Oh, Hazexar. I haven't. I really need to, don't I? Especially, I plan on doing another commercial jet flight later in the week, so I need to get me butt into gear and grab that, I think. Nick says it. Oh, I see what you mean, Nick. I still have no idea who you're talking about, but I get what you're saying. Yes, yes, yes. When people are not themselves. Mitty says, ahem. Isn't that a health insurance provider? Oh no, hang on, that's AHM. Never mind. The charts is mint, so good to use. Amazing using it right now. So, alright, that's the reviews I need. You know what? To help me remind myself, I'm going to open a tab. Navigraph. Like so. And I'm going to have a tab of Navigraph open, and then that way, theoretically anyway, I'm going to accidentally click onto that tab at some point and be like, oh yeah, Navigraph. That's the plan anyway. Not sure it's going to be super successful knowing my previous track record, but we'll give it a go. I need less tabs. I haven't got as many this time, Mitty. I haven't got as many this time. Let's see. One. I got 33. So approximately 50% of what I usually have. And that 33 tabs includes the tabs that I need for streaming. So if I remove those tabs, I actually have 30 right now. Oh no, that's cool, Nick. All good. I don't necessarily want you to say the name and potentially offend somebody or whatever. That's cool. That's cool. Let you know when it oh yeah, okay, cool. PazXR, sound absolutely spectacular, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, Nick, I was more of a, I just don't know who you're talking about, but that's cool. Like, we can keep it that way as well. Okay, Brett was in a members-only voice channel. Now I know why Mitty was, like, what's going on. And that makes so much sense about Mitty's question to Brett. Just, I'm basically, right now, what we've got a sheet of paper, and it's to connect the dots, and I'm just sitting there drawing, like... Ah! Yeah, perks of membership. Absolutely, Brett. Absolutely. Such a nice part of the world up here. This is, I think I've mentioned a few times in these streams, this is near northern Thailand, which is like my favourite part of the world to travel to. And can you see why? It's pretty bloody... Oh god, we've run out of fuel. Quick, quick, quick. Quick, 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 quick. Give me another tank. Let's go. Oh, that's twice in one stream that we've run out of fuel. Yeah, I know. How good are the Parallel 42 camping videos? PazXR. Yeah, why not, Nick? Go for it, mate. All good. I might catch you over there depending on who it is and if I know who they are or not. Hey Brett, not to intrude in any way, shape or form, but like, if you're planning on doing another camping flight with Garmy, I like camping too. Just saying. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. That wasn't really a hint, hint, nudge, nudge. It was more of a, here's a big flashing neon sign of what I'm thinking. Try and not look at the sign. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Ah, damn it. Alright, I'll go, for your sake, Brett, I'll go through and repeat it. Everybody else is going to be like, gee, I heard this somewhere before, not 5 seconds ago. Yeah. Okay, you got the general gist of... I was trying to be, you know, just like, hey, I like camping, if you like camping. And then I was like, oh, you know, just a general hint, hint, nudge, nudge. And then, no, it's not actually a hint, hint, nudge, nudge. It's more, here's a big flashing neon sign in capital letters. Try not to look at the sign. G'day, Mr. Speak of the Devil. He's arrived. G'day, Mr. Garmy. Mr. Wombat, were your ears burning? Your name had just left my mouth seconds earlier. But welcome to the stream, Garmy. Hope you're doing bloody fantastically. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't done yet... The devil is here. 666. If you haven't had the pleasure of checking out Mr. Garmy Wombat, he's... as far as I know, he's not far off his 2,000 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. Go give the man some love. I've just dropped his channel in the chat. Yeah. Brett. Yeah, so I am already in conversation with Garwin about that, Brett. Garwin's already approached me, and I was just like, yes, 57 thumbs up. Even though I can only ever give 2, but... Mr. HazXR is going to Hummus. He's about to land in Auckland in the great darkness. Just one more, though.
Emotional damage.
That's fair, Haz, mate. That's fair. You have a great landing. And a great evening as well there, mate. Appreciate you jumping into the stream as usual. And hopefully catch up with you relatively soon there, mate. I hope you butter it as well, Haz. I hope you butter it as well. However, Brett, I haven't been in conversation with Garwin in the last week or so about it, so I don't know if there's been any updates on the topic. I should probably add that. You'll have to give yourself a rating out of 10 in the Discord, HazXR. Catch you later, mate. Catch ya later. I want to fly across this, across these mountains. Oh, why is my arm... Oh, I know where my arm's itchy. I'm like, why is my arm itchy? It's the bloody, from the doggos trying to get my attention. They leave little, little scratches. Little shits. Little shits. So quiet. It's like other than the times that I've had to get up to do things like feed the dogs and stuff, I feel like that's the first time the chat's slowed and I've slowed down on the talking, and just felt like that was a relevant, you know, thing to insert. I don't know why the hand actions are so weird. I need to do just YouTube shorts based on my my hand actions on stream. You know, a bit of. So, come here often? Seeing as we're doing a Mekong flight, I figure we should probably actually show the river as part of the scenery. Yeah, Gami, today is... So I'll end up... So I don't... When did my weekend finish? My weekend was Tuesday, Wednesday last week. So I've now done Thursday... Did I do Wednesday as well? No. So I've done Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Then I'm on tomorrow, I'm on Thursday, I'm on Friday evening, So on Thursday, I'm day and night. I'm Friday evening. I'm Saturday evening. All day Sunday. So I don't know when my next day off is now. And obviously I'm jamming streams in wherever I can find slots. But works good, Gummy. Works good. Keeping me busy. Keeping, keeping the chef's brain ticking over with the specials and all that sort of stuff. Brett Plays is driving. No worries, Brett. All good, mate. That is not a problem. Don't let me catch you using your phone whilst driving, boy. Busy is good. Yeah, to some degree, Garmy, to some degree. Like, busy is good. Shafted and fisted without lube is not good. And yeah, that happens a lot more often than what I'd like it to. But at the same time, it's the days where you get absolutely stitched up that pay the bills. So you kind of just endure them. I mean, Garmy, after 12 years of chefing, my arsehole's used to it by now. I can't even believe I'm saying this on a friggin' stream. Middy's got the... That's how you know when the chaos has really started to enter the stream. Middy's got the bag of popcorn, just, think Michael Jackson in the cinema, but replace it with Middy's face, just... Well, hopefully not, Garmy. I think I would like to hope at least that in my 12 years of cooking so far, that I've probably experienced as crazy as we'll ever get. You would think. Of course I understand Middy. I'm a man of something. I haven't quite figured out what I'm a man of, but I'm a man of something. I was going to say distinction, but instead my brain was like distinguishing. So there we go. I'm a man of distinguishing. It's like being a man of distinction and distinguish, but just mashed together. And I mean that in relation to memes and social media and all that sort of stuff, not in anything else. I wonder how long until we run out of fuel again. Let's have a look. Oh yes, we are nice and close to running out of fuel for a second. Oh no, we're not. What tank am I on? I'm on the center tank. Oh no, we good. We good in the hood. Except we're not actually in the hood. That line you shouldn't cross, you can wave goodbye as it passed by a few minutes ago. Bye! Let's be honest, Brett. The line is usually crossed within a few minutes of the stream starting. It's just the line gets crossed multiple times per stream. are we at in relation? Oh, we're not far from Vientiane, which is our destination at Huate International. In fact, I think I might need to start descending here. Because... oh, no, not quite actually. Never mind. All good. Glitch is back from the fluture. You're back from the fluture. Yeah, exactly, Mitty. How far away are we? Not far. Just up the road, round the corner, down the street. Yeah, how long do we got left? Not long. How you going? Not bad. Isn't that from a Carl Barron sketch, Mitty? Just basically, Australians are always sitting on the fence. Yeah, the fluture. Exactly, Glitch. Glad you understand. How was the DeLorean? Come on, Mitty. We just went through this. I'm a man of distinguishing. Distinguishing? Was it distinguishing that I said before? I don't know. That's what I'm going with now. You see, this is the problem when you make up your own language during a stream. Is unless I take notes of the words I've created and the definition, one of let's go with let's test MIDI now on one of my favourite comedic lines, just cause that seems to be the direction that the chat has gone in. So MIDI says, please don't, I'm bad, I'm dumb. No, it's fine. I don't expect you to get it, MIDI. There's no pressure. I promise you, mate. So, to give you a bit of, yes, I'm an extinguished man. The fire has well and truly been put out, Brett. There's so much pressure. Thousands of PSI pumping through MIDI's veins. No. So, to give you a bit of perspective, it's Jim Jeffries. And in his thing about, his sketch about gun control, and he's talking about how the fact he had somebody come up to him after he did a show one time with his sketch about gun control, and the bloke wanders up to him and is like, "You cannot change the Second Amendment." And Jim's like, "Yeah, you can. That's why it's called a fucking amendment." See, MIDI, I told you there'd be no pressure. I gave you all the information, the name of the comedian, the sketch that it was from. I'm not here to lie to you, man. Okay. I gave extra power, and the plane dived. Dived. It went nose down. Anyway, I was terrible at delivering that part of the sketch on Jim Jeffries. I suggest actually watching the real sketch. It's like 8 minutes long. It's much funnier than what I just did. Yeah, exactly. MIDI released thousands of PSI of pressure. I'm not sure I would want to be in the same room when that occurred, but anyway. There's a topic for a different stream. The colour is, what was the gun enthusiast's underwear? I don't know. That's a bit of a weird question, Poundy. Oh yeah, I'm meant to be descending here. Geez, Garmy knows all the people. You're a bit of a popular man there, Garmy. Need to next time I see you, remind me to, not that I've ever met you in person before, but hypothetically, next time I see you, remind me to bring a Sharpie and some paper, get your autograph, because you know everyone. Was I right in saying that you're pretty close to the 2,000 subscriber mark there, sir? Yeah, no, we do, Garmy, we do. I'm just stirring the pot. Just because everybody just popped up in chat at the one time, it's just like, g'day Garmy, g'day Garmy. You think so? Good to know you're keeping track of the performance of your channel, Garmy. Why on earth would you do that glitch? I mean, as long as it's just like a house roof, it's all good. You've been a little offline till now. Really? Well, actually, I guess now that you mention it, Garmy, other than that stream that I watched of yours a couple of days ago, I actually haven't seen much activity from you, so because I got the notification bell on, so I get all your bits and pieces. $1,930, nice. Bloody hell, Garmy, that's crazy, because I remember when you first started out. And we did that flight in the TB21 GT. You had like 120 subscribers, and I had like 150 subscribers. And then you installed NOS on your subscription count. I did, Garmy, I did. I'm just stirring the pot, and it is more of a way of, you know, just sort of saying, hey, like, that's incredible effort. We're talking what? You've been doing this now for about 18 months or so, and you've already got 2,000 subs. That's banging, mate. That is banging. Yeah, VTEC kicked in, yo. That's me best attempt at doing a VTEC sound. It's not great. Where's the runway? Hello? Did somebody misplace the runway? Oh no, there we go. Runway in sight. Okay, we are very close. Gear down. Who else started their YouTube in 2020? I mean, I opened my channel in 2020, Brett, but I didn't start doing content until mid-2021. But October 2020? And then did my first ever flight sim stream on the 31st of May 2021. MIDI likely. Like 80%. Is that in 2020, Brett? That's in 2020, isn't it? Because you've just gone past 2 years, haven't you? Okay, the landing gear on this thing's bigger than I expected. That was not me best. Oh god, what the? I'm just trying to land the Beaver like Wes lands a DC-6. Give me a sec, MIDI. I'm not getting the opportunity to fully read your message there, mate.
Oh my god, leave it, just fucking leave it.
Not 100% sure on time, simply because that just comes down to what time I finish work, getting home, getting showered, getting down to the train station, jumping on a V-line, but probably 6 something. Location, I don't know, somewhere in the QVM. Beautiful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vientiane International Airport here in Laos, in Southeast Asia. So Vientiane is the biggest city of Laos. Also, right on the what's it called? Mekong River. Literally the thing that we've been flying over, for God's sake. Obviously, a huge shout out, even though they're not here anymore, huge shout out to Bikes and More and Sean Dale for joining me on the first part of this flight, as well as Swift Fighter and Nick Hansen for jumping in their FA-18s. Also, a huge shout out to all of you who did jump in the chat. You're all awesome. Appreciate every single one of you. Brett says Melbourne meetup. Oh, beautiful. July 2023, Melbourne Streamers meetup. Let's do it. Seeing as there's so many of us from this wonderful part of the world. But ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world, you make sure that you look after yourself, stay safe, stay well. Don't do anyone I wouldn't do. I'll catch all of you wonderful humans, I hope, in a stream sometime soon. Cheers, thank you very much. Like and subscribe, all the various interesting things that you got to do on a YouTube. Bye.
Put your hands to the sky if you catching a vibe. We ain't gonna stop for nothing. Yeah, you can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it. Ooh, baby, I know I turn you on. You can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it. Ooh, baby, I know I turn you on.
This big black cloud is coming